Hello and welcome to my channel, Madame Apollon TV, in which I am talking about and sharing inspiration for your sensual, creative and wealthy embodiment, your abundant embodiment. So yes, inspiration and activation, transmissions and activations for your femininity, for your sensuality, for your creativity, and for your financial power and wealth, and also for your soul, for embodying your soul gift, and for expressing that, and for owning that identity so that it can be recognized and it can be received, and you can sell this, so you can serve and people can profit from your gifts. And today we are going to talk about the art of lighting up your passion. Actually, yeah, today I've got this, so the audio should be much juicier. Actually, probably if I put it here, every time we make a little progress, right? So today we're going to talk about the art of lighting up your passion, your vitality, and your sensual fire. Yes. Woo! Yeah, right? Full. It's full. What does it feel like already, right? What does it feel like? And the first thing that comes in my mind is body. Body. How do we do this? What is the art of lighting up your passion, your vitality, and your sensual fire as a woman? It is through your body, right? It is feeling your body. It is being in your body. It is listening and expressing your body. That's why embodiment. And by the way, I am Jessamine of Poland, and I am a performer, DJ, and sensual soul embodiment expert. And so let's get right into it. Sometimes, it is interesting, and I think this is also part of it. You do this, you embody this, but you do not have to be perfect, right? So I'm coming here, there's been other things, we are always still human, so this is a very fundamental aspect of it, right? And I felt a little bit, I had 2-3 things coming through that I want to share with you, that I want to have you, I want you to have somehow I want you to have and receive inspirations and transmissions that I want you to have. And then last minute, let's say, my intuition led me to this. And so, right, things do not have to be perfect. Like if my speech doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to look perfect, right? The technical aspect doesn't have to be perfect. We do our best, right? This is not this is not the main thing. And what I'm trying to say is this is not the fundament of you. This is not your essence. This is not what people want. Well, it's not so much actually what people want, right? It is the most important is you, right? And the relationship you have with you. And that's also why I wrote down today I am going to give you a transmission, an inspiration. I'm going to channel for you everything I know, and everything that comes through in the present moment about the art of embodying your passion, your vitality, and your sensual fire inside out. And so this is where we are starting. This is the main point, right? That it starts from inside. You probably know this already, right? You probably know this, but might not be very sure how to connect to that, how to ignite that, right? How to light it up, right? And don't worry, I'm here for you, and I will share some beautiful tools and practices for you to further step into your passion, to further feel and connect your passion, your vitality, and your sensual fire. So one thing, for example, is setting the intention. Intentions are really powerful, and words are really powerful. They carry frequency, and particularly if they are channeled, right? If they are consciously channeled. So to bring the consciousness, to bring your awareness towards this, right? To desire this, to desire to light up your passion and your vitality and your sensual fire, your sensual feminine fire is step number one, is the most important, is is where we start, is where you start, right? By watching this, there's no coincidence that you're here and that you're watching this, and you are already receiving, right? Because I'm an expert and I've been practicing embodying my passion, particularly my feminine passion, right? My vitality and my sensual energy for many, many years, 20 years, through art, through my art as a professional performer, burlesque performer, as a professional DJ, and as a holistic coach, right? As a teacher and as a holistic coach, and as a human, as a woman, and as a mother, right? So, and as the spirit that I am, as in my case, I traveled, connected deeply to my soul, right? And became clear that my spirit is, that my soul is about sensual energy, is the embodiment of sensual energy. My spirit is, and all of this is based, of course, in love. So the more love I bring to it, right? And so I will talk about this also. The more it will expand, right? The more it will grow, the more it will transmit to you, and to those that watch me, to those that come and dance with me. I teach sensual dance workouts, and I will be starting also to create a beautiful community online for women to come and receive that dance medicine. So if that is something you're interested in, feel free to message me. The dance. So one of my main tools, one of my main personal tools is dance. Really a deep, sensual, passionate dance. It can be slow. It can become more, more full of fire, right? But it can be really sort of really deep and sensual. Okay, let's. There's a little scarcity going on today, but that's okay. I'm still here, and there's still so much value, and there's still so much fullness and richness and wealth for me and for you in this transmission. I'm wondering whether it makes a big difference whether I keep it here, which is obviously more comfortable, or I put it here. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it No, I'm gonna keep it here to be sure. Should be pretty good, the sound. This is my DJI headset that I love so much. Sennheiser, beautiful quality and beautiful design. So number one, let's create a few, not steps, but a few ways, right? For you to write down also. So if you haven't got your pen and paper, your journal, go and get one. Get your favorite drink, a tea. Obviously, this is about your senses, right? This is about also about taking the time. And as I said, so I'm going to stay there now, setting the intention, right? Words matter, right? So your will and setting the intention, right, of desiring this, writing down, using a journal. I mean, this is for you to create progress. This is for you to. This is the mental aspect of it, right? This is the mental the yeah, the practice, the tool for your mind in order to focus and be more receptive and be more focused on you lighting up on your passion. You lighting up your passion. You're cultivating your passion, your vitality, and your sensual energy. So write down. I suggest you to write down that you desire this, that you feel ready for it. Yeah, anything that feels inspiring, because inspiration is like this spirit. You are in spirit, right? And your soul is in your body, right? Your body is the temple of your soul, and that's why I say it's an embodiment. So this, all of this will happen further for you through your body when you become further aware and in further connection and further love with your body. There's an infinite form and ways, right? And it is from the inside out. So that is, and it is already within you. Because, right, so many people, not many, but I hear this, and this might be you. I don't know what my passion is. When I look in the mirror, I don't see a sensual woman, right? I don't feel sensual. And that is okay. So number one is the acceptance, right? That is okay. That is okay. What else? I don't feel vital. I don't feel very passionate, like fiery and, like, yes. I did this today because I channeled a very kind of fiery, very kundalini kind of vital yoga stretch class at the beach that I teach. The weather was not so good. It was relatively cold, cloudy, and rain was coming up. But this kind of a little bit more raw energy from nature inspired me to further vitality, to step into my vitality, right? To do like a really a stronger and a vital yoga stretch flow. And here I am, and I'm really happy because my body at the end wanted this, or let's say source, the message from source for me was this, right? And that's why I'm carrying it further. I'm hearing it. It gave me the possibility to connect, to hear it, right? And to further embody it, and then to bring it further, right? So from inside through connecting with my body, right? So we write it down so that we direct our mind, our thoughts, right? Everything we think is what we create. So you are thinking, I am passionate and I am ready to discover further my passion and express my passion and play with my passion and believe in my passion. I made a career with my passion. I became an international burlesque artist and I love it so much. It is the best thing I have ever done. Yeah, it was literally, I used to weigh 20 kilos more, and there was a moment through feeling and trusting and exploring my body and my soul, my inside, and listening, that I received this message further that everything is inside of me already. I am beautiful. You know what I admire in the outside, I carry inside of me, and I am beautiful, I am sensual, I am sexy, I am passionate, I am talented, I am creative, I am attractive, I am worthy, I am valuable. And this, to further nourish this, to follow that, to follow any type of activity that reinforces that nourishes that is what, and you are the same. If I can do it, you are the same. You do not have to have my luscious, sensual, big lips, for example, which I love them, but and they are symbolic for sensuality, right? Particularly obviously with the red lipstick. And colors matter. Yes, colors matter. And for women, to play with colors and to play with decoration and to play with your own beauty. You are absolutely beautiful the way you are. It is about falling in love with you in a passionate way, in a fiery way, right? It is through looking at what is sensual about you. And please, in the comments, because this is a beautiful community that I am growing here for women, but also for men who love to grow and who love to expand and who love to learn and who love to feel connection to source, to that divine energy, and who love to believe in themselves and who love to feel supported, right? And who love to feel creative and expand, use and grow and nourish your full potential. We have so much potential. So much, and I am still have so much to give and share, and I can't wait. And because it lights what lights me up, and if I can guide you, right, it lights you up and it lights others up, and so there's more light, right? Because as the word says, lighting up, right? And this comes from vitality. It comes from inside, from knowing that everything lies within you, right? You have your own passion, you have your own type of vitality, right? You have your own sensual energy, right? Your own beauty. And so as an expert, right, if you want to discover this, and you want to be supported and you want to be guided, right, and you've always thought, oh wow, eventually, I really want to go on a journey, right? I want to become more confident. I want to learn these beautiful tools. I want to have a sensual dance embodiment session. I want to receive a meditation that really, really, really activates my cells and my confidence and my vitality, like personalized guided meditation. I want to be able to talk to a woman, an expert, right, in this field that can that has embodied this, that I look at her and she inspires me, right? Just the energy, because that is authentic, right? I'm an expert. I'm a soul, essential soul embodiment expert, and I embody this, right? And so, if you've always wanted to do that and grow and become confident and even work with this, or even integrate your essential energy in your work or in your daily life, and then also, because that's the beauty, the power from when we do this work, and when we are held, right? When someone is holding a space, someone, like my embodiment is like a portal, right? That you can come in, right? That you then automatically, will receive messages. So if you want to do that, and you've always desired that, you can work with me one-on-one. You can book the one-on-one sessions with me for your activation, and for your lightening up your passion and your vitality and your sensual fire every day, right? Further every day. So, because for me the best thing I've done is accountability, right? To not feel I have to do this alone, right? Yes, this is to do with a lot of power also, because passion and vitality, it brings you, and fire, right? It brings you presence. It's a strong energy, but as anything, right? This it's easier for someone that has done this, right? And for someone that is there, and you are good in other things, right? And not maybe, sometimes things happen and we disconnect and anything. So I'm here. Let's do this. I can't wait. And you can just reach out to me and book my one-on-one sessions, right? We can hop on a 15 minutes call where you can tell me what you feel, and I can start sharing what journey we would take and share my prices, and then we kick it off. We do this beautiful journey. So right here on YouTube, you can you send messages? Yeah, my technical aspects, they are growing progress, right? You can also leave me a comment, and then I can get in touch. Or you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, Jessamine Poland. Yes. So this video is going to be a bit longer than the first one I shared, but let's get into some tools, right, that I want to share that you can do right now. Little things that do not have to overwhelm you, right? Because it's not like you have to become someone else, because that is stressful to our nervous system, right? It is just basically looking at what is already there, right? Where is your passion already? Where do you have, just look at what makes you passionate, and then give it more attention, nourish it a little bit more. For example, for me, it is dance, right? Some breath, today the energy is like I have to. So it could be breath, right? It could be, of course, the calmer feminine aspect. There can be so much fire, and it has a lot of endurance, right? It's definitely something with your body, right? And how can you? I want to give you three practices, three simple practices with your body that will will get you more embodied, right? Will have you feel further your soul, right? Will create more space, and will ignite that passion, right? That vital passion, in the sense of vitality, right? That lighting up, that kundalini, right? Shakti energy, that and that feminine, sensual, pleasurable energy. Okay, let's okay, 3 exercises. Ignite your passion. So, what I like to do, and this is the grounding, so this is kind of my fundament, is I love stretching. It can be Pilates, it can be stretch. Eventually, I've announced this, I will also create a full 1 hour yoga morning stretch, and then you can do that at home. So this is in the morning, right? Because it helps us, right? And you don't have to do this straight away every morning, but try it once a week. So it just depends, of course, already what is your embodiment and like, you know, how much more, and is it you need my words, but I'm so proud of myself that I come here and I am sharing my knowledge and I really hope that this inspires you, and I know that it will. So for you to start the day well, whether you are working 9 to 5 or whether you're building your business or whether you are a mom, right? It doesn't matter. Or whether you already have successful businesses, business one and several ones, yeah. The morning is vital, like they say, right? How you start your mornings, particularly in connection to your body, right? You want to have some time in the morning because obviously for sensuality time matters. You want to, I invite you to integrate like slowness, to as much as you can, certain things to do with your body or activities also in your day, to do them slower and to just bring awareness, right? So in the morning you want to have some time and you want to slow and you want to have the time to breathe, because that is where your feminine energy awakens. That is where your sensual energy awakens, right? You want to so therefore pamper yourself. You want to make yourself a really delicious tea in the morning, particularly because this is where you set your mind. This is where everything is delicate and everything gets absorbed straight away, because that is how you set the tone for your the rest of your day. And these little exercises I have observed, and also for men, right? Very powerful, successful speakers, coaches, therapists, alchemists, shamans, those that really serve a lot of people with their gift and therefore transform and inspire a lot of people and also receive a lot of money for what they do. They have these priming exercises, they have these morning routines, and most of you know this already, but it's always good to be reminded, and you might feel an inspiration to slightly change your morning routine by watching me and receiving my feminine energy, or you might just feel like you want to try something new, or you want to just start, or right? So all is good. So in the morning, take that time and then obviously feel into your body. And for me, feeling into my body in the morning, particularly so that it is gentle and soft, is stretch. There are many beautiful videos. Until I will upload my personal beautiful morning yoga stretch routine for you all, you can just go on YouTube and find one. They are 15 minutes, so it doesn't have to be many. Because obviously feeling at peace is the fundament for everything, right? So you do not want to pressure yourself. You do not want to, your feminine self doesn't want to be pressured. Your sensual self doesn't want to be pressured, right? But you can create progress and integrate this more with little, right? And so 15 minutes. And the ones that I like particularly is the ones that include a beautiful breathing and where you can really feel that the teacher is embodying this, right? There is a feminine yoga stretch. What is it? Feminine yoga flow. If you give that in, you will find beautiful things. Or gentle morning stretch. And yeah, so the breath is also important, right? This is your life, your breath, right? This is your vitality, right? This is where you can easily become more aware. And then also feel free, right? I encourage you to further step into further freedom. Excuse me. So I wrote down, right, the art of lighting up your passion and vitality and sensual fire inside out. So yes, we start from the inside, setting the intention, writing it down, feeling, really that you do want it, having small steps of practices that you are going to integrate, tools, like that I'm sharing now. And trusting that you will do this, right? And giving yourself credits because it has to do with love, particularly that juicy, sensual, feminine energy, right? When you light up, there's no judgment. When you light up, when your passion explodes, yeah, it is an explosion of love. There is freedom, right? And freedom comes from you being in that space where you allow yourself. I'm holding that space for you. I allow you to feel courageous, to sound more, so inside out, to express yourself, because it does further embody, particularly the passionate aspect, when you express it, right? When you feel it and you trust, you feel free enough to express it, right? And so with the breathing is a great example, right? Deep, passionate, right? All the way down into your womb, right? Into your pussy, all the way down. Yeah, and then sound it out because you're releasing, right? You're releasing and you're activating. You're right? So all the way down to your root chakra. And out through your mouth, sounding, right? Freedom, all right? I used to go, I went to a musical school, yeah? I did a musical school training, which helped me a lot and I loved so much because it's so much training my body, training my emotion, experimenting and discovering my emotions, right? How my body reacts and feels and looks and all of this when I do belly dance. How does it look when I do belly? And you don't have to do all of this, right? Do not compare yourself. Again, I'm reminding, because I do this still, and I'm reminding, do not compare yourself. You're watching a stretch video in the morning, not to compare yourself. You are honoring yourself. You're honoring your journey. You're honoring your gifts that nature gave you. You are looking at yourself and say, wow, my eyes, look, I have blue eyes, right? So I have these blue eyes, but you might have these beautiful brown eyes and they might look like an almond. It's like, wow, this is so sensual, right? Or you might have, right? I mean, some of you know this, but it's always a good reminder. I'm an expert and I still remind myself, right? Still remind myself of my own unique beauty, right? Of appreciating that. Because that will then enhance, it will grow, it will attract, it will magnetize, it will feel good. It will make you happy. And happiness, when you feel happy, what do you want to do when you feel happy? What happens? You want to do something joyful, right? You want to do something pleasurable, right? So for example, now when I go there, I feel like, oh yes, I want to dance. So I will dance today. So I want to dance. I want to dance. Yes. Woo-hoo. You know, so for me, this is, I'm kind of so feeling this that even without the music, like I feel it inside of me. I want to dance. And so, okay, so we did the stretch, right? And let's, tool number one, practice number one, dancing. Again, you don't need any experiences. Put on your favorite song. No one is watching. Or even if you are confident you are watching, take it a step further. You could be like me. You could be a professional performer. You know, so I'm inviting you now to take it a step further, or to whatever it could be. It could be remind yourself of that beauty, of that passion. Remind yourself of that pleasure. And you know what? It is safe to be pleasurable. To work with the pleasure, it's safe. And it is safe to get paid, to receive money from that place, being in that energy, bringing that sensual energy into every day and into your work and even into your day-to-day work, right? So today I'm like, because one thing that I did today is like, I didn't write it down, like I didn't channel it before. I recorded the video. I'm recording the video for you, beautiful souls. I decided to see what happens, you know, and trust myself and just channel in the moment. And it feels good. Today, this is what feels right. But sometimes, like, my mind is like, there's so many ideas or possibilities, which is the beauty of it, right? But to make it for you accessible and to make it easy, right? To make it feel like it is easy, right? I feel today the energy of the words, of my words, are what matters the most, right? That you feel the energy, you feel that after you've watched this, you feel, you just, you know? Another round. So we are dancing. Take a little moment, whatever it is. Make an appointment with your girlfriends, with your partner, right? Try it as something new. Or you're a performer, take it to the next step. Express yourself. There is more passion, there's more fire in you. I want to see it. We want to see it. The world wants to see it. Yeah? Woo-hoo-hoo! You see this? There is so much energy. And rate me for the one-on-one sessions, because they are delicious and passionate and lovely. No, they are great, right? And yeah, message me, get in touch, message me. We'll have a chat. I'll see what times work best for you. I'll tell you my prices, and we kick it off. We start. We do it, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Playfulness. So we do the dance, right? 15 minutes again on YouTube. There are beautiful, sensual, goddess embodiment, and of course I will be sharing those for you too. A full, beautiful, sensual energy embodiment session, or whatever. At the moment I call it sensual dance workouts. So every session is a little bit, my spirit is my spirit, right? But so, and I have this beautiful, I have beautiful music now that I'm really in love, from these like Sahara Rose, that of course I'm sure some of you know, these ladies that really sort of embody this on such a multi-dimensional level. So we've got the journaling, writing down your intention, feeling the energy of the word, trusting the word, directing your thoughts on your passion, vitality, sensual, fire. We have got the stretch, the body. Feel your body during the day also. So we start in the day with a little stretch, a breathing, and taking time. So there is where it's more zen, it's more grounded, right? So we fuel our trust. Then during the day we will further integrate that passion through a 50 minutes dance, right? Or an hour, of course, the more the jollier. So we've got the dance. So basically we've got three. I think the fourth I would like to invite you and share is really around your senses, right? As a woman, right? So again, that slowness, again, your voice, right? Feeling grounded and finding pleasure in your feminine, discover it, and whatever it is, yes, it might sound cliche, but it's just essential. It is just beautiful. It's just beautiful, and we need to trust in the power of this. That there's power, and we can be businesswomen at the same time, and we are businesswomen, and we do get paid really well at the same time, right? We can be supported and loved by a beautiful man. We can be tender and vulnerable, even though I'm leading and I'm here, and I know who I am and I know what I want, and I have my own projects and I have my own knowledge, my own wisdom, my own, creativity, my own authority, identity that matters, right? That has value, my own assets, right? I have independency through you, coming and receiving my coachings, receiving my medicines, right? Through my clients that book with me and that love it and then that become transformed, and right. So this is powerful. This is powerful, and at the same time I can be supported, right? At the same time, sometimes I can allow myself to feel weaker and put my head on a shoulder and receive, and feel insecure and feel I need comforting, or I need support, or just someone cooking for me and someone looking after. And this is a very feminine aspect, and it is an important feminine aspect. It's very important feminine aspect. Also sisterhood, celebrate each other, celebrate. And this is why here in the comments, this is all positive. I've already talked to the realm keepers, the risen masters, the goddesses. It's a positive space where you can feel safe to share. And we love you the way you are. And I will also eventually, create another group, a beautiful group for women, for you goddesses, where more intimate, like a beautiful, chilled and passionate, sensual, intimate, feminine community where you can connect, I think, on Telegram, and then I will put transmissions on it, and I'll give coachings, and it will have a really accessible price. So for example, if that is something you'd always wanted to do and feels amazing, you can also contact me. Then we can start that off. And in there, of course, it's beautiful, the sisterhood, right? I witness you, I see you, it's okay. And of course, shadows. And it's possible, and I want to tell you this, that it's very possible that when you do this, right, when you allow your pleasure, when you allow the dancing, when you allow that sensuality, when you are also, what I was going to say, fall further in love and celebrate yourself. You put that lipstick on, there's no one. You don't need to do this for someone, right? For approval. And, being spiritual doesn't mean that you're not wearing any makeup, right? Try it. I'm not saying you have to. Of course, you can be ultra sensual if you feel that sensuality, and it, maybe for you just some earrings or with your hair. though it is very feminine. It is very there's a lot of power and fulfillment that comes for women with beauty, right? They create beauty. We are here also to create beauty. We create life, right? Beautiful life, and we create things. Men create things too, in a different way. And so, you know, like you could be creating something. Creativity is obviously a major aspect, right? But I want you to keep it simple, because is not from 1 to 160. We are grounded, we are seated, we are breathing, we are, you know, we are grounded, right? We are on earth, right? And this is where your power comes. You're connected to earth, you can walk barefoot, right? So grounding is a fundamental aspect, right? For your passion to then be really owned by you, for your vitality to further be able to expand and be nourished, right? Obviously through your body, and through mindfulness, right? Through shifting limiting beliefs or emotions that come. And so this is a normal too, right? You might even feel some anger, you might feel resistance, you might feel whatever, sadness, for example, because you haven't done that, you've neglected that part for quite a while, and it is okay. It is okay. And then allow it and look for support. You know, I am here for you. Book that session. We can do a tapping. That's why I say you do not have to do this on yourself. You do not have to do this alone, right? So you can talk to a friend, or you can, but anyway, the emotions, don't be surprised. It's like I thought I was going to feel better. I thought I was going to feel, you know, more passionate, more vital, more sensual. And boom, you know, just feel myself more beautiful. You will if you do those practices. If you give yourself time, you will. And, you know, I mean, not everyone can hold themselves through their emotions, but some can, particularly parents. If your mom, I believe you can. It might be just sort of kind of that newness that in general we hold that emotional space for our children, and then we forget to hold that emotional space for ourselves, right? And it might be also overwhelming. I had that feeling. It's like, wow, you know. Yeah, and you know, it's interesting because it's coming up again now. It's not like if you come and work with me, if there's emotions coming, but we do not over-identify. We do not need to over-identify. It's just like, you know, just let them be there, be angry, you know, write it out. Let's write it out. It's not a... of course, there can be traumas. I'm not a trauma expert. I'm trauma aware, but I'm not a trauma expert. And I'm an embodiment expert, right? And the embodiment is basically really... and I'm a psychic, right? And so I can, with my... I receive messages and I can then transmit them to you. So... through, you tell me, you know, what you would like, I can feel you, I can see you, and then I can sense, okay, I can channel, like, I think this embodiment practice, you know, will be for your spirit and for where you are right now, and your journey will be perfect if you integrate it. And then I can keep you, hold you, right? I can be accountable. I'm here. You can rely on me, you know, you can, I give you a frame to hold on, you know, like to keep your commitment and to grow, right? I mirror your progress, I mirror you when there's, of course, in general, yeah, there is, yeah, it's interesting, right? Our mind, like, and I'm imagining is there's like our mind wants us not to be, you know, have all these things, and so to, you know, to be real, it's important, right? So you can be real, right? You can be real and say like, wow, okay, like I don't feel like I deserve this, I don't believe in myself, I don't, or anything, right, that comes up, and it's allowed. It's allowed to be there, to have space, to how can I say, to be released, to be loved, so it can so it can go again. Because your essence is beautiful. Your essence is powerful. Your essence is sensual. Because your essence, and that is what I wanted to say, right? This other aspect of sensuality, food. Discover new foods. Take your time. Eat this. And pleasure it. Like, so good. Make sounds. Allow yourself. Go to places, meet people, or tell your friends that this is what you want to do, and let's do it together, right? Foods, smells, right? I have but now I have my headphones. I have this beautiful mix. It's a scent. It's actually for bath, but it has petals and salts, and it is the most sensual. Oh, it's so. Yes, it's so sensual and so beautiful, and so these types of smells, like your senses, right? Go and stop, and it's like I don't have time. It's like, yes, you do have time. You don't have time to get stressed too much, because it will take from your vitality. You don't have time to not feel beautiful, right? Like, you don't have time to not enjoy your feminine, not celebrate. And I know why this comes up, but maybe it's also not destined for those that are a little bit stuck in that judgmental of, oh, I want to let go of all that external things, makeup, doing my hair and my sort of appearance. And I'm only looking for my soul, and I'm only looking to see my soul and feel myself and live my soul, my passion and my vitality and my essential energy. But I don't want would I wear any jewelry, because I feel it's superficial. Some spiritual people think that it's superficial, right? Or that it distracts, or some people think that we do this because to get attention, or because some think also it's more from the masculine, because men like this. I personally, because I've been researching the femininity for men over 13 years now, so I feel very confident to say that it is a very natural and healthy form of feminine sensuality and femininity, and there is a lot of emancipation for me in it, to be playful with our body, with our face, right? And therefore decorate it. And I think it's the aspect of decorating. Decorating really is a very powerful feminine aspect, and if we allow this in and we nourish it, it really gives us a strong identity. It really gives us a lot of vitality, right? Really a feeling of pleasure, and it's exactly this. It is an independent pleasure, right? Because it is a relationship that you have with yourself. If I decorate myself here, if I make something that I put around here, or I'm picking the flowers, or I'm drying my hair, and I'm looking at it. It's it is the being in love with yourself and being in love with what. So it's very self-empowering, being in love what God has given you, and being grateful. For me, it's actually an act of gratefulness, the celebration, and then, and of course it depends on the balance, right? And there's balance to it, right? I'm not suggesting, I wouldn't suggest all day long, but it could be like a little therapy for those ladies that haven't done this for a long time, because you're suddenly like, oh my God, I'm enjoying this so much, right? But in general, we spend some time with this, right? And then, of course, other time with really with breathing and with stretching and with dancing, connecting to nature, swimming, or creating, making a picture, cooking, for first of all ourselves, and for further empowering the expression of our soul, of our feminine soul. So I really, really, really loved this transmission. I really, really hope that you are very inspired now and really feel boop, 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 boop. Let's do some clearing, because I felt some be gentle to yourself, because I am gentle with you. There's no right or wrong. Just start slowly with some of what I shared. Come here and share. It is easier to do it with others. Come with me and receive my beautiful medicine, my sessions. Book your sessions with me. Do it with support. Go on a journey. Let's go on a journey, right? Imagine a 2-3 month journey. Yeah. Wow. Yes. And I love you, and I see you in the next video.